Yo, what is up guys, Johnny Geiger here, back at it, impossible tricks of Rodney Mullen. It is time to go after another crazy laws of physics defying trick. This one has been in the making for quite some time. In fact, I almost gave up on it. Let's say around 1,000 tries roughly went into landing this trick. And I'd say it's a trick a little underappreciated. When you watch one of Mullen's parts, there is a lot of greatness. There is a lot of crazy maneuvers. You watch it again and again over the years, and at some point you realize you still don't know what's going on exactly. Did you ever realize that Rodney also did switch PRIMOSLIDE? In case you didn't, don't worry, that's why I'm here. Yes, he done the switch flip into PRIMOSLIDE, which we done as well, but even worse, and by worse I mean like way more difficult, he did a switch Heelflip into PRIMOSLIDE. And we have the evidence, he did it more than once. We can assume that because on the last clips where he goes back to back from regular to switch, we can only see his feet, but I can tell it looks 100% like his style. Yeah, I don't know why, after seeing that clip, I got this inner voice that told me, you gotta learn this. It's probably gonna feel great once you land it. So I went for it. Long time ago, last year, and I tried. I'm about to show this footage. I'm about to react to it. By the end of the video, don't miss to tell me if you found this entertaining or not, because sometimes at some places I can't just not talk to the camera. In this skate park, for example, there is a crazy echo. Makes it so bad. Okay. Well, on a beautiful day in spring 2020, I had this session with Dario in the park, and for some reason I decided to try the trick, and this was the first time walking in, total disbelief, looking at Dario and asking like how did I just do that? For some reason on that day it just worked really well. As you just see, like I almost landed it within just a few tries. So if I wasn't messing up on that one, this could have been the shortest video ever. But of course, this is very typical for skateboarding. When you try something like for the first time, it works really well, and when you start like to try really hard, it gets worse and worse. Here's me waxing the table and slipping out. I can tell you, this Primo pad was waxed as hell. Like dangerous. Committing to that trick, actually a biggie. And of course, these tries are not back to back. These are just the very best. Like otherwise this video would have been like 3 hours long or whatever. So yeah, you see, like we got different angles. We got some bad bails. I fell on my wrist. It really hurt a lot. And here's some noise that I only make when my nerves are like almost done. Right after that, I kinda got it land. But of course, remember the standards, like that's not the rollaway that I wanted, that's not the rollaway you wanted. Gotta continue, no toe drags allowed. So I kept going for it, and in this time lapse, not a single good attempt. And right after, out of nowhere, we get another lock-in, we got the SHOV out, and we got 2 tic-tacs, horrible tic-tacs, in a row. At this point, I've been skating for 2 hours, and I didn't know if I still was having the energy to land it, another moan, and at some point, I just had to stop. Like, you just gotta let it go when it doesn't make any sense anymore. But you know me, I don't give up that easily. Right the next day, went for it again. This is how it works. Sometimes in the comment sections, I get asked, like, how I can keep trying for that long. Like, I actually struggle with, like, stopping. Like, for me, it's actually more difficult to stop without landing it. And here you can see how dusty the skate park actually was around that time. Like, we cleaned it pretty good. Here's another crazy good lock-in. If I would have landed that, like if the Primo pad was a little bit shorter, I could have landed it, and that would be the end of the video still, but it is not. So here are also the best or most entertaining attempts. Yeah, like on this one, like the weight distribution is crazy, that's why your fall is bad. And that one, Jesus, like you don't want to know, like when you lock in like this, your heart goes so fast, but your subconscious in yourself is just gonna pray like, please let me land it, and you're not gonna land it, and you know it's gonna take another 20 tries till you're gonna lock in proper, or even more, like 50, whatever. Yeah, this has been 2 hours squeezed together. 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen. That's been the best attempts. After this frustrating session, I decided to give the trick some rest for like 3 days, and I went after it again, straight. This time I made a smart move. I went outside because it is looking way better, and so far I didn't know if I could land the trick, and here's me failing again and again and again and again. Like just logging into the trick the first time, it is like so difficult. And yeah, you see like so many tries, beautiful clouds. Beautiful switch heel. At this point so far, I landed like 100 switch heel flips, not even kidding. Yeah, it's just crazy. I'm sorry I've been putting in like so many time lapses, but the clouds just look amazing. The background looks a little bit like a Bob Ross paint. And yeah, this little one footer, that was the last try of the day for that trick. I went like within 100 tries, there have only been a few good lock-ins, so I decided to try the NOLLIE late flip PRIMOSLIDE. I might gotta go for the late flip one day. Look at his face, these wrinkles. We see like the pain is coming towards me. It's probably around like 1,000 or 2,000 tries. But yeah, would be awesome. Anyway, switch heel PRIMOSLIDE. So far, all the footage we've been checking out from 2020. And after that session, I was so frustrated. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Just gonna leave it right there. It's too difficult. It's too frustrating. And I completely forgot about the trick for like a year. But as said, I don't like giving up that easily. So yesterday, went back. Yes, we are out here at the indoor skate park. Once again, we gotta make it happen 1 year later. Been giving the trick a good rest, but now I'm hungry. I gotta do it. I can't just let it go. Not like that. There's one thing about this place though, I cannot hug inside unless I'm gonna use an LAV mag, but that way you gotta have my phone in the pocket, and having something in your pockets while you're skating, even if you're wearing the almighty Geiger pants with huge pockets, it's still horrible. The echo in there is like insane. So here's my strategy. First of all, I'm gonna start working on switch heel to PRIMOSLIDE, just on flat. I wanna have that like, I don't know if I can like get it unlocked today, but I want to have it pretty good, pretty consistent, and I might gonna do it more than once. Let's say I want to do it at least like 5 times. We'll be working on that first. We got this pretty good, and not forgetting to mention this maneuver by itself, standing alone, is a hard trick already. I guess this is a challenging trick for a lot of skaters to learn. So the next step will be to just slide, switch in Raildslide. Like on the kickflip PRIMOSLIDE, you actually see the grip tape. On the heelflip PRIMOSLIDE, you see the graphic of the skateboard, and we want to do that. We gotta learn to slide that way, switch. This is another requirement of the Heelflip PRIMOSLIDE. Like, you gotta front shove out instead of back shove out. Like before I started to do all those crazy Mullen tricks, I could not tell if it was like a backside or a front shove it out. I just didn't put my focus on these kind of things. Anyway, that being said, let's go back inside. Let's do it as many times as possible and get here right after. All right, we got this, we got that. We gotta combine everything, put it all together, our knowledge. I guess today we're just gonna try for like 20 minutes. At least that's what I'm planning to do, and I'm actually not that sure if I can land it already. But we'll see how it goes. Will be good practice for the muscle memory. Let's go inside and try to switch heel PRIMOSLIDE. Sounds crazy, right? Wow, there we go. Switch, heel flip, PRIMOSLIDE. Most likely the second person to do that trick. Look at my board. Like when we started this, it looked just fine. Now we have like a ton of wax on the grip. I don't know where that chip came from. The wheels all dusty. This might gonna stay in my Primo, CASPERSLIDE, whatever board for a longer time. These kind of crazy tricks mess up your board so quick. We didn't get a fisheye angle. This exactly took me an hour less for my friends to film me. That's good. God bless the long lens. That was it, the switch heel PRIMOSLIDE. We can check it out our bucket list. That one land right there, that felt absolutely incredible. Like I was unable to talk some proper sentences after that one. What a battle. There were so many things that had to be right to finally get that land. Comparing the footage, and I can just tell it was fine. Thank you so much for the inspiration, Rodney Mullen. And also thank you guys so much for watching my video. We're at the end of another one, and if you want to buy one of my promos, it's my latest one, it just came out. Link in the description if you want to buy my pants, the Geiger pants with the crazy condom pocket. Link in the description as well. Special thanks to the patrons for the extra support, making it possible to constantly improve the quality of these videos. Have a great day, much fun skating, and hopefully see you guys soon.